Today we have brought you the latest Tesla news. CharIN aims to submit Tesla NACS to standardization process. Tesla Cybertruck looks production ready in Petersen Museum visit. Tesla Cybertruck's updated vault looks ready to take a beating. And Tesla assembly times expected to decrease by 25% in next model upgrades. Let's get into all the details. So let's get started. CharIN, a global association promoting interoperability based on CCS as the global standard for charging vehicles, has taken a step toward Tesla's NACS adoption. CharIN convenes an open task force to align requirements with the goal of submitting NACS to the standardization process. In November 2022, Tesla unveiled its charging standard, calling it the North American Charging Standard, NACS. This name was chosen due to the fact that more than 60% of electric vehicles in the US are Tesla cars. In addition, the company has the widest charging infrastructure, providing the largest number of charging connectors in North America. Naturally, this really makes the Tesla charging standard the North American Charging Standard, as it is a simple statement of fact. Recently, it became known that CharIN, a global association promoting interoperability based on the Combined Charging System (CCS) as the global standard for charging vehicles, has invited cross-industry experts to discuss NACS. In particular, CharIN convenes an open task force to align requirements with the goal of submitting NACS to the standardization process. Recently, the association announced that cross-industry experts from 51 companies will join the first meeting. At the end of May, Ford announced it was accepting NACS, and then in June, GM and Rivian announced a similar move. Vehicles from these manufacturers will be able to charge at more than 12,000 superchargers in North America. Starting in 2025, their electric vehicles will be produced with a new charging port. Many manufacturers of charging equipment have already announced that they will begin production of charging stations with NACS connectors. Volkswagen has so far completely refrained from commenting and is not on the CharIN's list of companies that will meet to discuss NACS. It is worth noting that the American subsidiary of Volkswagen operates its own network of charging stations in the US with CCS connectors, Electrify America. However, it is worth noting that the NACS transition process in North America is already well underway. Any delay could cost Volkswagen a decline in sales across the region. Moving to the next update, Tesla Cybertruck looks production ready in Petersen Museum visit. The Tesla Cybertruck appears to have stolen the show at the inaugural Electrified Cars and Coffee meet at the Petersen Automotive Museum recently. The all-electric pickup truck, which looked practically production-ready, was driven to the event by Tesla chief designer Franz von Holzhausen. Videos and photos of the all-electric pickup truck at the Petersen Museum were shared in social media platforms. Being one of the most highly anticipated vehicles today, it was no surprise that the Cybertruck attracted the most attention from attendees. The fact that the Tesla chief designer was driving the vehicle was icing on the cake. As noted by the Petersen Museum in its announcement, von Holzhausen was a special guest at the inaugural Electrified Cars and Coffee meet. The Tesla chief designer was also the host for the first EV-only cruise-in of the Petersen. Photos and videos taken by the electric vehicle community suggest that the Cybertruck brought over to the Petersen Museum may have been a production candidate. The fit and finish of the vehicle was notably refined, and its interior looked fully built. A number of EV enthusiasts even observed that the Cybertruck seemed to have ventilated seats. Apart from its fit and finish and interior, other details of the Cybertruck stood out. Its cameras were observed to have a red tint to them, suggesting that the vehicle was equipped with Tesla's Hardware 4 computer. A camera placed on the front bumper also had a slot placed above it, possibly as a way to wash the sensor in the event that it gets caked with dirt or mud. Much like the original Cybertruck prototype, however, the vehicle brought over to the Petersen Museum featured a charge port with a cool Easter egg, a lighted Cybertruck logo, on top of the pickup truck's NACS port, instead of the traditional Tesla logo. Moving to the next update, Tesla Cybertruck's updated Vault looks ready to take a beating. In a lot of ways, the Cybertruck is a personification of Tesla's tendency to fly in the face of convention. This is true for several of the all-electric truck's aspects, from its overall shape to its bed, which the electric vehicle maker calls the Vault. The Cybertruck's bed is 6.5 feet long, allowing the truck to carry daily long items with ease. And thanks to a motorized tonneau cover, the Vault is secure. The original prototype even included lights that ran alongside the Vault, illuminating the area. The Cybertruck's Vault was quite eye-catching, and attendees of the vehicle's unveiling event were drawn to it. Since its unveiling, the Cybertruck has gone through a number of changes. The vehicle got a bit smaller, so it does not seem to be capable of carrying 6 people anymore. Its Vault also appears to have been redesigned, as hinted at in videos of the Cybertruck's bed that were taken at the inaugural Electrified Cars and Coffee meet at the Petersen Museum. A look at the Vault in the original Cybertruck prototype from late 2019 would show that the motorized tonneau cover is very sleek. The buttons that controlled the motorized tonneau also seemed like they were designed to be as elegant as possible. These design choices received some skepticism from automotive fans, as the thin and sleek motorized tonneau and controls looked like they would be prone to faults when the vehicle gets dirty. Interestingly enough, the Vault appears to have been redesigned in the newer Cybertruck units, like the one that was brought over to the Petersen Museum. The Cybertruck's tonneau cover was thicker, and the rubber linings in the bed hinted that the Vault would resist a fair amount of rain. More importantly, the buttons that controlled the motorized tonneau cover and seemingly the tailgate as well, based on their graphics, now seem to be optimized for durability. One could not be faulted for stating that the Cybertruck appears to have become more utilitarian as it moved closer to production. Its motorized tonneau cover and controls, which are arguably less sleek but more durable compared to their counterparts in the original Cybertruck prototype, suggest as much. This bodes well for the vehicle, as it suggests that Tesla is really putting in some serious effort to ensure that the Cybertruck is as tough as possible. Moving to the last update, Tesla assembly times expected to decrease by 25% in next model upgrades. Tesla's assembly times are expected to decrease by 25% in its following model upgrades, predicts Caresoft Global Technologies, which focuses on digital and physical benchmarking and cost reductions. The Michigan-based engineering company believes Tesla will continue improving its manufacturing process over the years. In a recent forecast, Caresoft Global Technologies predicted Tesla would reduce its capital investments in plants by 30%. It also projected that Tesla would significantly decrease the floor space in its future factories by 30% while increasing the efficiency of its paint shops. Tesla, indeed, has a knack for continuously improving. For instance, Tesla has reduced the number of parts in Model 3 and Model Y production through its casting machines. Tesla's next model upgrade is Project Highland, which focuses on a new iteration of the all-electric Model 3 sedan. Earlier this month, a Project Highland Model 3 was spotted in California, teasing some new features. The new Model 3 seems to feature new headlights and hardware 4 cameras. Tesla Giga Mexico is expected to have a whole new production line for the $25,000 compact car, according to Governor Samuel Garcia Sepulveda. Tesla is likely working on a more efficient way to produce its next-gen vehicles to decrease costs while increasing production. That's it for now. So what are your thoughts about this? Let us know in the comments. Stay tuned at the Electric Arena for all the latest Tesla and electric vehicle news.